The next topic that we are going to start today is fundamental forces in nature. There are four fundamental forces of nature, namely nuclear force, second electromagnetic force, third is weak force, and fourth is gravitational force. The nuclear forces exist in nucleus. They are the very strong force. These are the attractive force between nucleons in the atomic nucleus that holds the nucleus together. Some important properties of nuclear force are they are attractive in character, or you can say they are attractive in nature. They are charge independent. It is the short range force. They are extremely strong. They are dependent on the spin of the nuclei. See, you know they are attractive in character, attractive in nature because they hold the nucleus together. It is short range force. It is only applicable in nucleus. They are extremely strong. The last one is they are dependent on the spin of nuclei. The spin of nuclei is something that you will learn in chemistry in your class 11th only. Second is electromagnetic force. It is the force that causes the interaction between electrically charged particles, and the areas in which this happens are called electromagnetic field. So electromagnetic force is present in that region where both the field, electric field also and magnetic field are present. Some important functions and properties are it binds atom and molecules. It has strength of approximately 10 to the power minus 2 meter times that of nuclear force. It is so much stronger than gravitational force. It obeys universe square law. Now what is universe square law? If you remember the formula of gravitational force which you learned in class 9, that was F equals to G m1 m2 divided by r square. So F was inversely to r square. These, when distance square is inversely proportional to force, that is known as square law. So it obeys universe square law. It operates between over distance which are not very large. So it's a mid-range force. It is the long-range force in principle extending over infinite distance. The third force is gravitational force. It is not new name for you all. It is the force that holds all objects onto the earth. The gravitational force can also be described as the force of attraction between all masses in the universe, especially the attraction of earth mass for bodies near its surface. It has a long range that has strength of about 10 to the power minus 39 times that of nuclear force. It holds the planets, stars and galaxies together. It exists wherever there is matter. It is related to weight. Gravitational force is directly proportional to the weight. On a different astronomical body like Venus or Moon, the acceleration of gravity is different than on Earth. So if you were to stand on scale, it would show you that weigh a different amount that on Earth. This you know because you have read this about force or acceleration due to gravity in class 9th also. Fourth force is weak force. It is also known as weak nuclear forces. See, nuclear force was subjected to force between nucleus. This is something which is related to subatomic particles, which are smaller than electrons and protons and neutrons. It is the force that acts between leptons and is involved in decay of hadrons. It is responsible for nuclear beta decay. Now, nuclear beta decay is emission in radioactive substance. You will learn about these things when you go to class 12th. We have a chapter over there, atoms and nuclei. We learn about all these things there only. It is weaker than strong nuclear force and electromagnetic force, but stronger than the gravitational force. It is only effective at very short distance, that is 10 to 18 meter. Beta decay is just one example of the weak force. Now in class 10th we learned about source of energy, that sun give energy because of nuclear fusion. The weak force allows the fusion of protons and neutrons to form deuterium. The excess energy from this fusion is a source of heat from the sun. So these are all the forces, the fundamental forces that exist in nature.